Welcome. It is a pleasure to welcome you to my channel. With the upcoming holidays, let's enjoy an exciting Christmas-themed video together. If you find the content useful, don't forget to subscribe and give it a like. I wish you a pleasant viewing experience.
Did you know these interesting facts about Christmas? Welcome to a journey into the lesser-known corners of Christmas traditions and history. We all know the basics, the tree, the presents, the jolly old man in the red suit. But Christmas is a holiday steeped in centuries of tradition and folklore, and there's more to it than meets the eye. So buckle up, because we're about to unwrap 10 surprising facts that might just change the way you see Christmas. Get ready to be amazed as we dive into the world of Christmas facts. First off, did you know that Christmas hasn't always been celebrated on December 25th? That's right. The early Christians, in fact, didn't observe Jesus' birth at all. Their focus was primarily on his teachings, death, and resurrection. The concept of celebrating his birth only began to take shape a few centuries later. And here's the kicker, even when they started to celebrate, the date wasn't set in stone. It varied wildly, with some marking the occasion in March, others in April or May. The consensus around December 25th didn't take hold until the 4th century. Why December 25th, you ask? Well, the reasons are complex and multifaceted, involving a mix of religious and secular influences, including the Roman winter solstice. And there you have it. The tradition of celebrating Christmas on December 25th is a relatively recent development in the grand scheme of things. So, the date we all know and love was actually a latecomer to the Christmas party. Ever wondered where the tradition of the Christmas tree came from? Well, settle in because it's quite a tale. This beloved custom has its roots in Germany, dating back to the 16th century. Devout Christians would decorate evergreen trees in their homes, but it wasn't until the 19th century that the tradition began to spread. The turning point came when Queen Victoria's German husband, Prince Albert, set up a Christmas tree in Windsor Castle. The British public, always eager to emulate their queen, began to follow suit. From there, the tradition crossed the Atlantic with immigrants and soldiers, eventually taking root in the United States and other parts of the world. So, next time you're decorating your tree, remember its rich history. From a humble German custom to a global phenomenon, the Christmas tree has indeed come a long way. And that's how we got the beloved Christmas tree tradition. Santa Claus doesn't look the same everywhere, you know? Across the globe, the jolly man in the red suit takes on many different forms and names. In the Netherlands, for example, Santa is known as Sinterklaas, a bishop-like figure who arrives by steamboat from Spain with his helper, Black Peter. Over in the United Kingdom, he's Father Christmas, a figure who dates back to the 16th century and was initially associated with adult merrymaking and feasting. Then there's Russia's Ded Moroz, or Grandfather Frost, a figure closely tied to New Year's celebrations who delivers presents with his granddaughter Snegorochka, the Snow Maiden. And let's not forget about Italy's La Befana, a friendly witch who fills children's stockings with sweets and toys on Epiphany Eve. So while Santa Claus as we know him in the States is certainly beloved, he shares the stage with many other festive figures worldwide. Santa truly is a man of many faces. Did you know Christmas has a massive impact on our economy? Yes, indeed, it's not just about the twinkling lights and festive cheer. The economic implications of Christmas are as vast as they are varied. Think about it. Every year, as the holiday season approaches, retail sales skyrocket. From gifts and decorations to food and drink, consumers spend billions, giving a significant boost to businesses big and small. And it's not just about sales. Christmas also creates jobs. Seasonal employment opportunities abound, from retail assistants to delivery drivers, helping to lower unemployment rates during the holiday season. On a larger scale, entire industries like tourism and entertainment experience a surge, all thanks to Christmas. Cities light up, hotels fill up, and theaters sell out, all contributing to the economic vibrancy of the season. So while we're enjoying the warmth and joy of the season, let's not forget the economic engine that hums in the background. Christmas really does make the world go round in more ways than one. Ever wondered why we hang stockings by the fireplace? Well, it's an age-old tradition that's tied to the tale of Saint Nicholas, a man known for his benevolence and generosity. The story dates back to the 3rd century in Myra, Turkey. Saint Nicholas, who would later become the basis for the jolly Santa Claus we know today, heard about a poor man who couldn't afford dowries for his 3 daughters. Concerned that their lack of dowries would leave them without prospects, Saint Nicholas decided to help. He visited their house at night and threw 3 pouches of gold coins down the chimney. As fate would have it, each bag of gold landed in a stocking that had been hung by the fire to dry. The gold provided the needed dowries, and the daughters were able to marry. This act of kindness sparked the tradition of hanging stockings by the fireplace on Christmas Eve, hoping for a visit from generous Saint Nick. And that's why we hang our stockings with care. What's the story behind our favorite Christmas carols? Well, let's dive into the fascinating history of these beloved tunes. Christmas carols in their earliest form were not specifically about Christmas. They were communal songs sung during celebrations like Harvesttide and of course the winter solstice. The word carol itself comes from the French word carol, a circular dance. The practice of singing these songs during Christmas gained popularity in Europe during the Middle Ages, but they weren't the jolly tunes we know today. Instead, they were often solemn and written in Latin. It was only in the Victorian era that carols started to take on a more festive and family-friendly tone. During this time, we saw the birth of many of our favorite carols like Silent Night and Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Christmas carols have evolved over centuries, reflecting the changing times and traditions. So next time you sing a carol, remember its rich history. Have you ever heard of the Christmas pickle tradition? Well, buckle up because it's quite a quirky tale. This tradition involves hiding a pickle-shaped ornament deep within the branches of the Christmas tree. On Christmas morning, the first person to spot the pickle amongst the tinsel and lights is said to have good fortune in the coming year, and sometimes even an extra gift. The origins of this tradition are a bit murky. Some suggest it's a German custom, but the truth is, most Germans haven't even heard of it. Another more colorful story involves a Civil War soldier and a pickle. Yet, it's more likely that it's an American tradition born out of marketing strategies in the late 19th century. Regardless of its origins, the Christmas pickle tradition adds a dash of competitive spirit and an extra layer of fun to the holiday festivities. So remember, keep an eye out for the Christmas pickle on your next holiday visit. Did you ever wonder why candy canes are a Christmas staple? This iconic sweet with its distinctive white and red stripes has a history that's as rich and swirling as its design. The origin of candy canes dates back to the 17th century in Europe, though the exact details are a bit hazy. Some stories suggest a choirmaster in Cologne, Germany, invented them to keep children quiet during long church services. He supposedly shaped the candies like shepherd's crooks to remind the kids of the shepherds who visited the baby Jesus. Over time, candy canes crossed the Atlantic to America, where they were popularized in the mid-20th century. And the stripes? Some believe they symbolize purity and Christ's sacrifice, with the white representing innocence and the red, the blood of Christ. But no matter the history, one thing's for sure, candy canes have become a beloved symbol of the holiday season. Candy canes are more than just a sweet treat. They're a delightful link to Christmas past. Well, there you have it, 10 fascinating facts about Christmas. What a journey we've been on, from the ambiguous beginnings of Christmas, where we learned that Christmas wasn't always celebrated on December 25th, to the origin of the evergreen Christmas trees that brighten up our homes during the holiday season. We've traveled around the globe with Santa Claus, discovering how different cultures celebrate this jolly figure. We also took a peek into the impact of Christmas on our economy, and it's safe to say that this holiday season really does make the world go round. Remember the story behind Christmas stockings? A tale of a kind man wanting to help a poor family, leading to the tradition of hanging stockings by the fireplace. And the evolution of Christmas carols, from solemn hymns to the joyful tunes we sing today, it's a testament to the enduring spirit of this holiday. We also dived into the peculiar tradition of the Christmas pickle, hidden in the tree for a lucky finder. And who could forget the sweet origin of candy canes, a treat with more than just a peppermint twist. These facts all weave together to form the intricate tapestry of Christmas, a celebration that is as diverse as it is universal. We hope you enjoyed these Christmas